Welcome to our Blue Sea Water channel. This morning I'd like to go over a musical approach to meditation and kind of talk about the musical theme that runs through all our practices. A lot of the healing practices I learned were really taking what I learned in music and starting to understand that this is what works on the consciousness itself and the body, the mind, and spiritually. One definition of suffering is literally memories that are just energetically stuck. So we're trying to first get out of that energetic stuck state. If the memory is causing us to be stuck, if it creates stagnation or a stuck field, so the first thing we can do is to try to move energy or try to get a harmonic awakening, you might say, of our system. And then do the cleaning practice. So I really do believe from everything I've seen in this work that it is literally the thought forms themselves, the memories that exist beyond the body that are stuck. So when we do our movement therapies and our harmonic work in our body, it's allegorical or backtracking to the memories. So it's not just move the energy and everything is fine. I think then the consciousness forms that have been stuck for a long time will show themselves and be more curious about the field you're in, and they're more attracted to that harmonic moving field. And then you enter the dialogue with these forms. And in a sense, as they emerge, literally you watch them, and if you're in a good energetic state, they respond and they will essentially integrate with what you're doing, and together you can create a even further quantum shift, you might say, energetically, to where when these are liberated, you actually get revealed into a higher state of consciousness. So that's called in Hoʻoponopono receiving creativity and grace. So what's key here is to start that musical interface. So all our tools are saying basically approach the subconscious musically, harmonically. So what are the tools? The vibration machine. Incredible harmonics. Get on there, watch the memories start to come up, emerge. They're now going to reveal themselves. You're inviting these subconscious stuck forms which are hurting you to come up and out. And another tool is the chi machine. So it's a nice long waveform. You're rocking, and then you use the theracane to hit those meridian points. And those meridian points are literally helping to ring the memory, so to speak. And they are like musical notes. And the memories start to once again emerge. Remember, if you were going to have a garden full of weeds and you just tugged on the weeds, you're a lot of time not going to get nowhere, so you need weeding tools. So what would be I always use this analogy in terms of vibration therapy. What if you could put a whole earthquake, turn on a switch, and for 20 minutes, your entire yard was a big, huge earthquake? Man, those weeds start to pop up, wouldn't they? So then you would just need to go out and maybe pull a few, maybe they don't all come out, but it'd be easy to yank them out at that point if literally the whole root system was being shook upon. So in a sense, that's the vibration therapy. You're potentiating the emergence of the memory weeds. The chi machine, similar, it's more gentle, it's rocking, it's still an emergence process. Some people like a more gentle approach. It's more contemplative. But when you use that theracane to hit the meridian points, once again, you're identifying the weeds. And a lot of times, the biggest first problem is to acknowledge that there are weeds in your garden. Then you got to go out and go, oh, there's one, there's one, there's one. Well, that's rocking on the chi machine and hitting those points. It's literally going, aha, there you are, there you are. So this is where these memories are buried in the body. So these are two core practices we recommend. And speaking of the theracane, if you want, you can purchase an electroacupuncture device and start playing around with doing some acupuncture points. It's just really, one is acupressure, and with an electroacupuncture device, you can get a little deeper in. Going back to the vibration machine, we also recommend getting a rapid release machine. Similar to the chi machine and theracane, the vibration machine sets up that earthquake on the garden, so to speak, very profound, emerges, starts emerging the memories. When you use the rapid release machine, you can go to those strategic areas on the body where those weeds are planted and literally pop the weeds. So again, the lens you use when doing this, for me personally, there's a lot of acupuncture awareness when I'm doing this, but if you just intuit into your own body and feel where the tensions are while you're on the vibration machine, you can literally hit these energy centers. Now, for most of us, we're not associating the pains in our body with subconscious memories. But if you're on the chi machine rocking using the theracane, the memories start to arise as you hit these points. You've now made that association. That's one really good practice to learn this process. Because as you're rocking, you start reaching back with the theracane, you hit a point, and all of a sudden a memory stream. Same thing with the vibration machine. When you're standing on the vibration machine and all of a sudden you feel these deep feelings, these deep memories emerge, aha, you're basically shaking the entire terrain of your energetic body, your physical body, and literally you're inviting very buried, recessed memories. Where are they buried? They're buried in the mind and they're buried in the body. So as you continue to do these practices, you start to become more savvy and aware of literally these memory fields, how they affect the mind, how they affect the body, and where they actually exist. And you're never going to get a clear answer on that, but you're going to get a meditative answer, an intuitive answer, and you're going to get a process-oriented awareness. So remember, these tools are harmonic in nature, musical in nature, and once you get things moving musically in your body, you can begin a much more creative conversation with these very stuck memory forms and never got a chance to actually receive any kind of creative interface. So you are the creative being. You are getting poetic with the subconscious. So if you have any questions, please contact me, Andrew@blueseawater.com. Thank you.